You're welcome to Adamawa State. I'm here at the residence of the governor-elect in Adamawa, uh, His Excellency Ahmadu Fintiri, who had just been declared winner of the Adamawa State governorship elections at about 12 midnight early this morning. And I'm here being joined with him to bring us views of what he feels. Good morning.
Morning. I give thanks and glory to God for what He has done to my life and the good people of my state, for believing in me and electing me to lead them in the next 4 years so that they could enjoy the dividends of democracy as expected by them.
You were once a governor, acting governor. There was a process that saw the deputy governor resigning and you acting for a period of time. The deputy governor came back in and you had to go back to complete your term as speaker. Can you talk to us about that process and how you intend to make good every opportunity you have this time around?
That was an opportunity that came from God also. I had a brief stay, first in 2012 for 2 weeks as the acting governor, and secondly, when Governor Nyaku was impeached in 2014, June. I had a brief stay, but very impactful, very effective, and our people really enjoyed the kind of dividends of democracy we deployed and changed their life. And today we have seen them remembering that all good days, and they've given me another opportunity again to serve them for the next 4 years.
One of those good days or good names were Fintiri Alat. How did that come about that you became the governor of Alat, Bank Alat?
When I came in 2014, salaries were denied the civil servants. Any good thing of democracy, I think, was virtually not there for them. And when I came, I made sure that everything that was their rightful benefit was given to them immediately. And, that's the essence of democracy. You make people believe in you and enjoy the benefits. And that is exactly what I did. And they nicknamed me ATM. And that has gone a long way in also paving the way for me to come back this time. And I'm telling you, I'm going to do much better than what I did in 2014. And probably I will catch up with one of the biggest states in the country.
You talked about implementation of the new national minimum wage of 30,000 that the president signed into law yesterday. Is this part of your ATM alert that you're bringing back to the states for civil servants and other sectors of the country?
Well, it is generally believed that Adamawa is a civil servant state, so whatever you can do to ensure that you carry them along so that you could implement the program and policy of government effectively with them, you just have to give them that welfare. But above all, we're going around all sectors, particularly security, education, infrastructure, agriculture, animal husbandry, rural roads, particularly all-weather roads in the states, because you've gone around, you've seen how backward we are, particularly in the last 4 years. It has never been this bad for our state. And you can see the good people of this state, particularly the electorates, have decided to have a change. And that change was bestowed in me, and I will ensure that I don't disappoint them.
You touched on a very sensitive issue, security. Adamawa State has been in the news for some wrong reasons, like other states where you have heightened insecurity, and particularly southern Adamawa states where the conflict between farmers and herdsmen had risen to a crescendo. Some people say that your election victory is as a result of alleged poor handling of the security issues in the state by the current governor, where there were no proactive solutions to both farmers' complaints, herders' complaints, what was fueling the crisis. What will you do differently to bring peace to your people because they repose this confidence in you?
We are going to look into that deeply. We are going to work with the community, work with the traditional institutions, work with the religious institutions, work with the securities, and ensure that these people that have been living together for ages come back to also have belief in themselves, stay together, and work for the betterment of our states, for the progress of our states, and for their own progress also. That is going to be part of my own cardinal agenda for the state.
Okay, particularly on the farmers' headers issues, the current practice of animal husbandry of nomadic movement from one part of the country to the other or from one part of the state to the other, cutting across farmlands and communities have been major reasons for this conflict. Do you think that you can evolve a solution like other states have done, perhaps not in the form of open grazing prohibition or ranching proposals? What can you do to settle these communities, these practices, farmers' headers, side by side, so that they can coexist like they have done for many years now?
Like I told you earlier, we are going to work in this country, or particularly in this state where we are going to have control, but we will ensure that they coexist and everybody lives side by side, because they must stay together, they must work together, and that is even for the betterment of the two, for both the community and the herders movement. I think we will work it out effectively, and it will work. And other states will come and borrow the idea from here once we start implementing the idea that we have.
Let us extract this from you. What are the most pressing needs for any Adamawa indigene, the basic need that the Adamawa indigene needs you would want to attend to?
The big needs of an Adamawa man is to see that he goes to sleep with two of his eyes closed, particularly in the last 6 years. It has never been this good for us. And we will work with the security agency, change the security sector of the state, and make sure that they go to their homes and sleep well with their two of their eyes closed. And not just that, I will ensure also whatever that belongs to the civil servants, they get it, because it is generally believed that this is a civil servant state. Not much is being done in terms of other sectors of the economy, but we'll push it further to see that they also do well in other sectors, so that the economy of the state will improve. But above all, I think it has always been bad for the poor masses of this state. They've not ever been factored to benefit from what belongs to them from this state, and that is going to be my priority also in the next 4 years, to ensure that I take the burden off the poor masses of this state, particularly the payment of their children's school fees, especially from primary school to secondary school. Make sure that the WAEC fee and the NECO is taken off their burden, pay their children's give their children scholarship. Above all, we don't have medical doctors in this state. The only one specialist hospital in my state is run by one or two doctors. I will make sure that we have a short-time and long-time program for our medical students, give them support so that they come back and work and improve our health sector in this state. That is going to form part of my priority. I will empower the young and the old, particularly women and the young people in my state, to make sure that we move to the next level.
Okay, let me ask this. You are in a short while going to be presented with a certificate of return. There is also a pending court judgment today over one of the political parties' non-inclusion of their logo. Does this bother you at all? Will it affect any way your victory?
I'm going to collect my certificate of return this morning, which is my right, having won the election and having been declared by the returning officer. What comes out of the court, I think I wouldn't want to comment at the moment, because that is for the judge to decide. But you were there in the hall. Before then, you've known that 29 candidates contested for the election. 29 candidates were allocated votes yesterday. 29 candidates' names were mentioned. You never had the name of Eric Dollar or MRDD. Even though, like I said, I don't want to comment. Let the court decide, and I think it's not the last court. Whatever, we'll move from there.
Yeah, okay. Yesterday, we tried reaching out, even this morning, to the ruling APC in the state to see if we can get their reactions to this declared result. But I see they will not comment on this based on this pending judgment for today. What will be your relationship with the current governor in seeing how you transit peacefully to the next administration?
I think the state goes beyond me and the current governor. Is about the people. And if he feels he will extend his hands of fellowship to me, so be it, and I will graciously accept that. But if he doesn't, it's not about me and him, it's about the people. I will move ahead and then ensure that our people move to the next level, like I said.
Thank you very much for talking to us.